Wouldn't it?
I kind of tried
Wouldn't it
that
more
actually.
be? What is it when you? What's the medical device that they use to shock your heart back into
A
pumping?
defibrillator?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be the human equivalent?
Yeah.
Doesn't exactly turn you off and then back on.
No,
Well,
it really doesn't even restart the heart. It just tries to correct the rhythm.
Yeah,
it realigns the rhythm.
That's more so turning off the power supply and then fully replugging it back in.
You know, well. Close enough.
This would be such a useful augment.
You should have done a red LED so it could freak people out like the Terminator.
Oh, I'm sure come Halloween he's got some ideas.
No, you see, you have different filters in there. So you can like change the color. So normally you can walk around with the normal LED, and then just randomly you can make it turn red, and then turn it back to normal. Be like, oh, I don't know what happened there.
One of those color changing LEDs in there with a remote.
Yeah.
We have a giggles in the voice, but we don't have a giggles in the. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
He giggles and he laughs.
Where's
I'm sitting here going,
giggles?
okay, there's 13 over there, and we're missing a couple over here.
Anything from Addo and Rin?
Addo's off for tonight. Something about what sounds like a pinched nerve in her back.
Ooh.
And
Makes she feel better soon.
Rin's probably gonna be late dealing with the kid.
Well, he's in the chat, but I'm not certain he's here.
Oh,
here.
He's online. He's at the auction house.
Huh?
Oh, see, there he is.
You know what?
Make his name and summon him.
My dog is like obsessed with Addo. So when she comes downstairs and is like near me and I can get her outside without dragging her out of bed, I'm gonna do it.
Hmm.
There's our favorite witness in protection.
I think the funniest.
I was going to say, if her back and neck is not better tomorrow, you all either need to get her a doctor's appointment or take her to the ER.
No, she's fine. She just pinched a nerve.
Okay.
It's from sitting at a desk. She gets like this flare up every once in a while. It's been pretty good the last little bit, but today all of a sudden it came out of nowhere, and yeah.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah. I'm just getting a couple of enchants off the auction house.
Oh no, my hand.
Oh no, not your hand.
What about your eye?
That'll come next. Actually, it is getting a little bit better.
Did you get something in it?
I had to. There was something on my hands from work.
Oh.
And then when I jumped in the shower, it probably got in there.
Super glue?
No, it's probably grease from a metal pipe and just grime in general. It was kind of bugging me all day anyway, which happens if I don't get enough sleep or whatever, but then after my shower I realized it really was irritated.
Did you get any metal shavings in there or no?
No.
No, okay.
Not today.
I was going to say that never feels good.
No.
Be thankful you're not a female and wear mascara at the same time, because it would really be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like insulation in your fingers, or like, slivers from import, we'll say Asian plywood to be politically correct.
For me,
hurts.
It's drilling holes in the hot metal shavings going all over the place.
Yeah. Do you not have goggles?
No, I do.
It
just goes everywhere else. It'll melt melt into your clothes, or the one that gets me a lot lately is it'll fly onto my lip, and then it just leaves like a little red welt there.
Greg, are you doing feasts or do you want me to put one down?
I forgot to get some.
Okay.
Health and safety, more like health.
If we're ready to
wait, do you
if we're-
have?
Yeah, if we're ready to go, I'll just drop a fancy feast or hearty feast, whatever it's called.
Fancy feast. I'm not a cat right at the moment. Damn it.
Meow, 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 meow.
My grandmother's cat had fancy feast one time, and he was like full of it for a while.
Yeah.
Crap, whoever sent me the blues, thank you.
Yeah.
That's like my brother's cats are, well, at least Finn is conditioned to where he won't eat unless there's wet food mixed in with it.
Our cats get wet food at breakfast dinner and then get.
Well, you go raw and then there's no problem.
So we need an extra pimple dude. Since the
Pimple dude.
Pimple popper.
There you go.
I didn't want to say the popper part. I kind of caught myself at the
no.
last minute.
Okay, let's do this. We got one. I'll redo the heal. I'll redo this in a second too. Stars. Silax.
Silax is in the first group.
Crack. Average, can you I think you can do one?
Of course, I can try.
All right, we'll make you first up one.
Y'all may have to run as fast away as I do to try to get away from.
Yeah, I know you're a priest. You're not fast.
I'm not horribly
basically
fast.
at
I
all.
can do it.
I'll pop a stamp. How's that sound?
Sure. I
No,
was doing that
well,
a few
you
times.
can or you can save them. It doesn't matter.
That's what was catching me off guard. I'd go to run. I'd go to use a stamp for one of the pulls going into the next phase, and it was on cooldown. We'll swap even giggles. And then what's that look like for damage?
We have 4 stamps, so by the time I'm going to be needed again, it should
You've got Ved and Gwen and Stars all in one group,
we'll
sweetie. You're going to have
swap.
to change that. Me and Like are not going to be able to keep up with that.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
It really doesn't matter though, because if the shared health pools are a thing.
Yeah, the only thing that changes is the AoE for the spider.
The skitters, yeah.
I've seen Light on AoE. He's way better than I am. Frostorm plus Blizzard beat Divine Storm.
Okay, I have to make a mental note of where the paladins and druids are, because I can't read anything with my... I'm top left. Blade is there. Giggle, silent. Okay. Okay, same setup as yesterday.
Change your marker back to a moon. That one won't
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
I'm going to see if the star sticks around.
So 1 and 3 inner, 2 and 4 outer.
Yes.
Yeah, on the outside this time. Okay.
Me and Greg will be flying through the air at the same time no more.
All right, let's try it out. Stars and ever flasks if you got them.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay. My inventory is so messed up right now.
Should we get a rune for Cal?
Oh, Vance's rune? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop one over here. The last tab, the bottom tab.
Yoink. You.
Hmm. Make sure you use it.
I did.
Okay. All right.
Attack.
Pew pew, blood makes the floor wet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend! Liquefied. Feast.
So first is going to be Ever and Ved.
Beware.
It's your spots. And pop. And run those out. Get out of the poison. Get in close if you need the roots broken.
Watch your step.
Get Cal out. Or I think that's Cal. Next one's Silax and Gwen.
Beware.
It's your spots. And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Watch your step.
You're clear like. Rebuff like if you can. Get in if you need the roots broken.
Move to square.
This is Stars and
Watch
Grack.
your step.
Beware.
And pop.
I definitely didn't
this
almost
one needs a
accidentally
pop.
step it.
So say I didn't pop that one.
You are
Phase change.
Somebody else did.
weakness.
Star Wars is on the wrong side.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
I definitely. I almost stepped in it myself, so can't even.
yeah, it's an oopsie.
Sorry, I did all last night on the other side.
Yeah, I get that.
And I was in the same group as yesterday. Or was I?
No,
I don't remember.
you and I are swapped from yesterday.
Would it help if I swapped you two back? Or.
I mean, I adjusted, but I only almost walked into it because I wasn't paying attention to my.
Hmm. Yeah, just
It's not
double
this-
check your groups. 1 and 3 stay inside. 2 and 4 outside. 1 and 3 will move with Star. 2 and 4 will move with Triangle.
Cal, when you get back, Soulstone a healer, will you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Sleepy Tang.
I've got my pillow within arm's reach just in case I need a power nap.
My pillow is on my back.
Through phase 2.
There's a
Yeah. Did Breck say anything about being here tonight?
I was talking to him earlier. I forget if he said he was coming or not. One sec.
He didn't put anything in the raid chat.
No, that's what I was just looking through.
I wouldn't bet money on it.
No.
Yeah, he didn't say anything to me either.
I mean, he's never
I
here for
text
the he's never here for the OTC poll, so
Well, then we have to get it tonight, don't we?
I know.
Yeah, and then we have to run it again for him and Bujo.
You
Yeah,
can
but then the pressure's off.
you can pug it.
One AOTC that we did not want to do again. Which one was it?
Sylvanas.
I mean, you weren't here for it, but Gahoon was also particularly bad.
I missed out on Gahoon. I don't remember where I had to go.
2, 1.
My brother missed out on Mythic Garage because her grandma died. Move.
Ah, cool.
Jump.
Ah,
Watch your step.
Don't release.
Don't. Yeah, don't release.
Beware.
I think Star's internet may have blipped.
Stars has an excuse. I just couldn't see my.
That week sucked.
Yeah, I bet.
No, not only did my grandma die, but we had a road trip down to North Carolina, and that's when I was going through all this stuff for my back before I had surgery. So I had to lay in the back of the rental car, there and back. Super uncomfortable. It did probably more damage than good. All right, tell your internet connection to shake it off.
My cat scratching.
Pardon me.
Not pleased with this.
Dev, you gotta go to push to talk, man.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied.
Move out.
Feast. Rotting innards.
This is Ved and Ever. Outside is a little bit backwards.
I moved up a little bit. Sorry, it was
That's-
the webs.
You're fine. And pop.
Liquefied.
And move out of poison.
For the empire.
Get in if you need help breaking. And then move out of the gray.
Huh.
You're clear.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
I thought I missed the webs, but apparently not. I got like 3 at once.
Hmm. Okay, get to your spots. I'm not in bear form. That's weird. And pop. Watch for
Oh,
those. Wow.
Watch your step.
Don't release.
The stronger species prevails.
sorry.
It's always convenient.
The mechanics here are never, very rarely, if ever, like exactly, oh, you're outside of it. Well, you know, kind of depending on your latency, it might be. You might get clipped.
I've never seen Blade die to liquefy before that I can remember.
Assumed we were done with a healer dead and didn't hit any buttons.
We have a giggles. It's fine.
Hmm.
Can I get a rest, please?
Too far out. Here, I'll get you.
Giggle, save me!
Yeah,
Too
you're
late
on
for
the
that,
edge
you're
over
dead.
there. Yeah. Bring out your dead. But I'm not dead yet.
Sox is right there.
I-
We don't need to touch. Just
Such a good
cast.
movie.
Is that from Monty Python?
Mhm.
Yes. It was actually on Thanksgiving.
During Thanksgiving break, me and my dad watched The Life
They're
of
allowed
Brian.
to air that still?
What do you mean allowed?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Really?
All right.
Probably the most inoffensive one.
It's still arguably 10 times more offensive than any given show that's on air right now. I mean, at least in Canada. We're
Response from
sensitive
Flask.
folk.
What show?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Get ready to move out of the poison.
Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
Ved and Everland.
Beware. Surge!
And pop.
Shit, that doesn't work. Ooh. Oh,
Liquefied. Feast.
Move out of the poison. Rebuff Ved if you can.
Food for the Empire.
Get in close.
Watch your step.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Rotting.
Blessing of Protection drops aggro, right?
I think so.
This is fitting.
Gwen, do you know?
This is Silax and Gwen.
Beware.
Does it drop aggro?
And pop. Pop, pop, pop.
I think it does, but I don't.
Thought it did.
Let's talk about it after.
whoops.
Feast.
Watch your step.
Get in for roots. Blade, you're like 93% of my threat.
Rotting innards.
Move to square.
Last one is Stars and Grack.
Watch your step.
Beware. Surge.
And pop. Watch out for globs.
Phase change.
Watch for that first pull.
Pulling in.
Hellstones, help your healers.
I'll stamp the next pull.
Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Burn out.
Tainted blood. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh.
We gotta commit to this.
Phase 2.
Okay. 1 and 3 with Star. Watch for the orbs on the ground coming in. They're gonna be all over the place.
My life for the Empire.
I'll get the next interrupt.
Interrupt 2.
Orbs, look out.
Interrupt 3. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders.
Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Feeding time. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension.
Stay away from lines.
Blood is mine.
Pulling in.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lines.
Your blood is mine.
Stay away from lines.
We didn't get it.
Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend my
There's 3 of us
grand
left.
vision.
2, 1.
Is the only path towards saving the
Yeah, I jumped off an edge when the rest of the party just
The
died.
strong, if that means
Don't release.
extermination of non-believers.
Can we get a repaired dinghy? Thank you.
Whoops, click the wrong thing. Hold on.
Here, I got it.
Does anybody have any flasks by chance?
Which one?
The crit ones?
I do not. I have haste.
I can portal to and get some if I can get a summon back? Or do we not care?
I have alchemical chaos, which increases stats, but
I mean, that's fine too.
Why don't you use that until break time?
Sure. Jesus, the repair bills are getting insane.
Yes.
That was at 45%. Oh, 635 gold to repair. Great. Thanks, Seth.
speed flasks.
Priest buff all around.
Yep, yep.
Dev, you may want to repair.
Suppose I could. Oh yes, the most vicious of enemies.
Pulling the repair bot.
3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
Bed in Everland.
Beware.
And pop. Much for globs.
Liquefied. Feast. Food for the empire.
Get in for roots.
Watch your step.
Watch the ground as you move.
Rotting innards.
Silax and Gwen. Get her a little bit more in the middle if you can.
Beware.
Okay. And pop.
God damn it.
Liquefied. Feast.
Get Gwen up.
Watch your step.
Ready for roots.
Don't take that just yet. Okay, now.
Food for the empire. Rotting innards.
Shift to square.
Keep watching your feet for those webs. Stars and Grack on this one.
Beware.
And pop.
You are not warriors.
Watch for blobs. And that first pull.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood.
Pulling in.
In time.
Stamping. Run out.
Virulent fallout.
You gotta be like way far away.
And then we got to commit to this. We can't take a third one.
Pulling in.
Is mine. Subjects of the Empire, prove your loyalty. My life for the Empire.
Watch the orbs.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders.
Pulling in.
Blood is
Stay
mine.
away from lines.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Feeding time. Evolution always triumphs.
Stay away from lines.
Blood is mine. Feeding time.
Stay away from lines.
Make sure we're killing these worshippers, guys.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Stay away from lines.
Ah,
Feeding time. Weakness is
Okay, do we need to adjust something over there?
I mean, our caster was still like 40 to 50% when the cast went off.
This side barely made it. I was watching her as they were doing it.
And we had a couple dead, right?
Yeah, I was dead on our side, and Silex was dead on their side. So that was even-ish.
That should be our priority target for sure.
The Expeller, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doki.
I mean, we can't have any dead with 13
It-
people.
Yeah, we shouldn't be losing anyone in phase 1.
Yeah, that was being stupid.
It's
Why don't we switch me and Silax, and I'll kind of check things out on that side.
It's not the Expeller. You should be focusing the Devoted Worshipper.
On the second platform?
Yeah.
The guy with the big shield.
Well, the caster that sits on the edge. Let the melee hit the other one.
I mean, at that point, they're both hitting on the area.
Okay, I guess check your groups now.
Yeah, I just switched Silax on myself, so Silax, you're third on the outside now.
Cool, cool.
Mage buff, thank you.
Eve?
Sorry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
I'll go out.
This is Ved and Everland.
Beware.
And pop. Watch for the blobs.
Liquefied. Feast.
Without the poison.
For the empire.
Going to get broken.
Watch your step.
Watch for the stuff on the ground.
Rotting innards.
Move to square.
This is Grack and Gwen.
Beware.
And pop. Watch for the blobs. poison.
Watch your step.
Oh, can't move that second.
Okay, where Rin is, that'll be the inside group. It's gonna be right in this. And pop. Run out. Watch for blobs.
Pulling in.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
Bleeding time! Necrotic flesh! Tainted blood! Virulent fallout!
Pulling in.
Blood is mine!
Nope.
Necrotic flesh! Tainted
Phase
blood!
2.
Subjects of the Empire,
Swipe
prove
it
your
up.
loyalty! My
Don't
life
worries.
for the Empire! Weakness is in your blood.
So what happened with Rin there? I didn't see.
Too much damage.
Just you were really low and
Yeah. I
Zip
unfortunately
popped
got.
you.
I had to run through poison and got caught in a web. Well, not got caught in a web, but ran through a web, and it just didn't. Yeah. Tried to heal someone else when I should have healed myself. You know.
Yeah, priority should always be not standing in those webs. They are the most damaging thing on that.
So obviously we need to be able to meet the damage checks, but you can't do damage if you're dead, right? So dodging is number one. When the zits pop and there's the slimes going every which way, you should be focusing on dodging them rather than DPSing. Mage buff and priest buff for stars. Sorry, Cal.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm sorry, hon.
I appreciate it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
I'm going across.
Beware.
Bed in Neverland. And pop.
Move to square.
This is Greg and Gwen.
Beware.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Evora.
Watch your step.
Get in for roots.
Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
This last one is Stars and Silax. And pop.
Renora.
You are not warriors. You are lambs to the slaughter.
Pulling in.
Blood is
Run out.
Oh, balls.
Ooh, I saw somebody fly.
flesh. Tainted blood.
Chicken.
Virulent fallout.
Ooh.
Pulling in.
In time.
Run out. Grax, stay right there.
Yeah, she's bringing me to you.
Tainted blood.
Yeah, she has fun webbing you around every place, doesn't she?
Fallout.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Phase 2.
Subjects of the Empire, prove your loyalty.
Watch for the orbs.
My life for the Empire.
Oh,
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine.
Stay away from lights.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lights. Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension.
Stay away from lights.
Feeding time.
Pulling in. Stay away from lights.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lights. Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend my grand vision. Ascension is the only path towards saving the Nerubian.
Watch the orbs.
If that means the extermination of non-believers, so be it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Phase 3.
This group move left.
Soldiers failed. This entire generation of Nerubians
Get
is
Rin up when we can.
unworthy of ascension. They are
Make sure we're switching to the little guys when they come up.
formation.
All Vortex first ones.
Okay.
Infest. Ravaged.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, brutal.
That was through my bark skin.
Off with your head!
And then just wipe it, I guess.
Volatile!
Don't release.
Weakness is in your blood.
Yeah, if we're getting pulled and we can't really reach the far of the bridge pylon thing, don't try and reach it. Get safe. We can pull it, or we can click it once we're done getting pulled. Sincerely, someone who's tried to click that thing and gotten pulled off multiple times.
So, third phase. Those ads aren't dying quick enough. What can we do about that? Everybody is switching to them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm following Blade out, so I can't get out there anymore. Damn.
I'm saving major cooldowns for it.
You guys may need to preemptively kite the boss away.
Yeah. I just died while the thing was happening.
Yeah, it's just usually, Blade jumps out and then you keep the boss in one place where we try to kill the ads before they get to her, but I think we're going to need more time, so...
I can't run too far away from Blade because I need him to taunt right back.
No, that's fair.
And I can jump back faster. I've been trying to use my first global for Chaos Nova to keep the ads in place, though.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal as long as I don't take too many hits right after, because I'll have Barkskin rolling.
I wouldn't worry about the Chaos Nova because I'm getting them right away with the Vortex. And using Vortex plus Chaos Nova, I wonder if they're becoming CC immune.
No. CC immunes are per, stun, in cap, that kind of thing. So
per effect.
Yeah, it's per effect.
Okay.
I need to get Typhoon in there somewhere.
Yeah, and if I'm not dealing with the web thing like I was this one, I hit him with Shadow Crash to dot him up. So.
Yeah, I wonder if we're doing a little too much because we also need to be damaged. Like, they need to die in 5 to 10 seconds at most.
I think maybe what we should try this time around is actually I'm going to Typhoon them first because that reduces their movement speed. And then Vortex them when they get close after the Typhoon wears off, if there's any still alive. Let's give that a try.
All right, so maybe everybody else just go full Mongoloid DPS on them so that, they need to die quick.
When I'm gonna have hopefully 50% reduced movement speed on them anyway from infected claws.
Yeah, so nobody else worry about CCing them with this bull, and let's see if just my CCs can be enough.
Let's make sure to get there with this pull.
I can't do I have a minor CC that I can't control.
Wait, what happened here?
Oh. They're always going to have that extra movement debuff.
Yeah, the passives that people are applying is no big deal.
The longer you can keep them in the concentrate, the slower they'll be.
And the more damage they'll take.
Win.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
I'll go out. Or I mean in.
Beware. Surge.
Pop. Ah, wipe it.
I'll hold the res.
Liquefied. Feast.
We cannot be losing people that early into the fight, guys. Buff up and let's go. Come on.
Drink it up.
That's a Taylor Swift thing, right?
I'm not a Swiftie.
I have no clue.
Eve?
2 more pieces.
2 more.
She's repairing.
I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Get out of the poison.
Feast. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Bed in Everland. Jump off.
Beware.
Oh.
Oh, I just.
We're not wasting a battle res that early. People should be able to watch their feet by now.
I was staring at this green thing. I was just making sure I'm not going to miss that. And why is not saying anything? I see what, and I realized everybody was gone.
Grack, neutrino. Oh, apparently we're doing a break.
Oh.
So twice in 2.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Once after the first set of bombs.
I mean, soul burns, what, 45 seconds or a minute, if that's what you're trying to do?
No, I was just wondering if I had a quick way to poop out of the liquefy at the beginning. Time-wise. And I would.
You need a flask, Cal?
I do need a flask.
I have alchemical chaos, if that helps.
That's perfect.
Okay. Where are you in that group? No, I'll just...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
This is Veta Neverland.
Beware. Surge.
Now?
Liquefied. Feast. Food for the Empire.
Evora.
Watch your step.
Rotting innards.
Move to square.
This is Grack and Gwen.
Beware.
Ren Aura.
And Pop. Watch for the swirl or the blobs.
Liquefied. Feast.
Watch your step.
Food for the Empire. Rotting innards.
Last one is Stars and Silax.
Beware.
Pop.
You are not warriors. You are
Phase change.
lambs to the slaughter.
Pulling in.
Evening time.
Defensives.
Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood. Virulent fallout.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood. Virulent fallout.
Pulling in.
Evening time.
Phase 2.
Subjects of the
Watch for
Empire,
orbs.
Prove your loyalty. My life for the Empire.
Interrupt 2. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders!
Pulling in. Stay away from lines.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lines.
Oh, that sucked.
Stay away from lines.
Feeding time. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension.
Stay away from lines. Pulling in.
God is mine.
Oh, what the
Stay
fuck?
away from lines. Pulling in.
God is mine.
Stay away from lines.
Feeding time.
Okay, so a couple things I'd like to change, just minor things. After the before we go to the second platform, when we're killing the two ads down here, if you wait till the very end to interrupt their cast, or as close to the end as you can, we get less orbs flying around the platform because they don't do the orb thing while they're casting.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other thing is, when you get to the second platform, there's the ad that's doing the lines, and then it's basically a caster ad and a melee ad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So range should be on the caster ad, while melee does the melee ad.
Okay.
All one melee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Well,
what's worth.
do you want to dodge the lines?
Yeah, I'm working on the lines guide too, actually.
Yeah.
I don't like dodging the lines.
I don't think that's a huge deal.
It's not a major thing, but it will make our lives easier.
So just to confirm, on the second platform, the caster ad is the worshipper, right?
It's the one that stands on the edge.
The biggest one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're calling the second platform the one we get knocked up to. This is the first.
Okay, so you're thinking of the third platform. So
Yeah.
this is the first,
Okay.
right? So yeah, on the third platform, that's the biggest ad is the one you want to kill first.
I don't want to think about this. It's like the argument I always have, like, if I'm saying next Saturday, are we talking about the one that's coming up now or the one that's coming up after that?
The one on the second platform.
But technically down there is the first platform, right?
I'm gonna slap you virtually with my palm fully extended.
Is that gonna be your first ball?
Let's do
Or
a
your
ball.
second ball?
Yeah.
Okay, no deaths on this platform.
I'm trying not to, damn it.
I just want to consistently get back to where we were. Oh, I can't use the auto hammer. That's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend!
Out of the poison.
Feast. Rotting ills.
Watch your step.
I'll go in. Out. Sorry.
Beware.
Evilus aura on this.
Pop, 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 pop.
We have never once popped too late. We've popped too early, or we never once popped too early. We've popped too late 1,000,000 times.
Do not res. I have a what do you call it? Battle res on someone.
Don't release. Yeah.
I mean, ideally, you shouldn't have to wait for someone to say pop. But
Yeah, you should be watching the cast bar and know when to pop it by now.
When the cast bar gets to about 1/8 of the cast left, that's about popping.
you could probably do it with like a full second left.
Yeah, you're in the air for like 2 seconds. So
There's a lot of play to it.
yeah, I mean, we're consistently popping it too late.
I don't know how I can't really describe it because I don't watch the timer. I watch the cast bar for when I pop it.
I'm watching a cast bar.
I usually pop at about 1 second left, 2.8. It all depends on how far or close it is, though.
The inside group has been good. I didn't know that the outside group has been going late.
Heal up. Let's go again. And buffs. All the buffs. Thank you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend! Liquefy.
About
Feast. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Beware. Surge.
and pop.
Nope. See, too early.
No, you're perfect.
Okay, that felt too early though.
Yeah, it
did.
It feels weird.
Liquefied. Feast. Huge for the Empire.
Watch your step.
Rotting innards.
This is Greg and Gwen.
Beware.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Aura.
Oh, Jesus.
Watch your step.
Should we just... Yeah, I'll just wait.
Yeah. Reset.
Huge for the Empire.
I didn't... I was
Okay.
blasting whatever self-heals I had on that one.
Okay, so let's do this. On the first pop, Eve, I want you to aura. On the second pop, Rin. Third pop, defensives.
Okay.
As a general rule, if you don't have the poison pool around you, don't worry about dodging the poison pools. They're bringing those out. Worry about dodging the wave.
Is there a reason why I have the circle on my head?
Mm.
Probably had a
might have had
mechanic
one.
target.
Yeah.
This is all getting changed over the course of the fight.
Lady's just showing off now at this point.
You fed?
Can you drop lock rocks?
Yes, I can. I've also got some Algari mana oil if anybody needs to oil their weapon.
Maybe after raid.
My staff is already well oiled.
Written haste, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
I did something wrong and all my cooldowns were offset there.
Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Watch your step.
Bed and E, Everland.
Surge.
Pop.
Oof. God damn it.
Just wipe it.
I think the
I got nailed by a wave. It was my fault.
and I think Light got knocked off the edge when the little circle went off because he was close. The initial set down of the thing knocked him off the edge.
You forgot to aura 2 Eve. Not that it would have made much of a difference that one time, but
Don't mind me, I'm just
Sorry.
preparing.
Hammer.
I ran outside.
That's okay.
Even though I forgot you can totally mount up here inside.
Yeah, you can at the first flight path is where we usually stop and put a mount up to do it.
and we have several engineers in the group.
And I have extras from my own, so yeah.
If anyone is a fan of Critical Role and hasn't watched the 12 Days of Grogmas, I highly suggest you do that.
What's it on?
YouTube. It's just their rendition of the 12 Days of Christmas.
Apparently tomorrow at work we're going to be watching Christmas movies, so I might put that on.
You're putting Chris what at work?
Yes, my work does what they call Red Licorice Day, where everybody brings in red licorice and they spend the day decorating the office.
Nice.
With red licorice?
I hope not.
Do you want ants? That's how you get ants.
What is this? Decorations for ants?
My flask again?
What is this? Decorations for ants?
Oh, my flask again? 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 Oh, my flask
Discord doesn't lie, Stars. You've been playing evil online.
Thank you.
Mm.
If you can give me like 5 minutes, I'll hearth out and get flasks for everyone's. Because yeah,
You're not getting 5 minutes right now.
not right now.
No.
Like the next pull, when we need a break, I'll go and get flasks for everyone. For the guild bank, I guess.
Actually, if we die the next time, I can mount up with the thingy.
So can I. I have too much gold for not enough playing time, so I'd happily buy flasks for the guild.
The Nerubians will
What's a spreadsheet training?
We'll deal with that afterwards.
That was close.
Watch your step.
beware.
This is Ved and Everland.
It'd be really great if a certain person stopped messaging me during raid. Not someone in our guild currently, but you probably know who I'm talking about.
Curtis?
Uh-huh.
Trying to sabotage you for his own benefit.
Every guild that
Focus.
I have the same thing. Sorry, sorry.
This is Greg and Gwen.
You want the outside as close to the edge as possible, right? Without being off the edge?
You're fine.
It
That's
doesn't
okay.
matter.
Placement-wise? Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
And pop.
Renora.
Watch your step.
Make sure to move out of that stuff. Rin, you're standing in another thing.
I was webbed. I'm good now.
Watch your step.
You went from one and stood in another one.
I know.
Stars and Xylax.
Fortunately, with killing
Pop,
you don't really
pop,
pay
pop,
attention
pop,
to everything. I'm dead. Yep.
Jump off.
Jesus Christ.
There's no margin for error in this fight.
No.
Nothing. Like,
What I was saying is I can get on the auction house mount at the first flight path.
Well, we don't need them now.
Flasks are not going to do anything to our survivability in phase
exactly.
1.
Yep.
Let's consistently get to phase 3, and then we'll worry about that.
Alright, something I've noticed is if you can break yourself out of the webs, as soon as the webs go out, just immediately move. Don't stand around, don't do anything, immediately move, because otherwise you're taking way more damage than is...
Okay.
Yeah.
Gwen, you would probably know. Is there any benefit to bubbling it beforehand, or just as soon as it pops? Do you take less damage one way or the other?
Bubble? I don't use bubble, I just use...
No, sorry, freedom. Is there any difference as soon as it pops out or no?
The only difference is that, well, I don't know if there's ticking damage, but if you freedom beforehand, it'll immediately drop the pool beneath your feet, and you can just move out of it.
But you still take damage. So is there any decrease either way or no?
Well, you don't get that the second that you're stuck.
Okay, so
So you do take
marginally less taking damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I preemptive freedom.
I generally do too. I just wasn't sure if there was a benefit one way or the other. That's all.
To answer your question, do not put it right on the edge, because inevitably somebody's going to walk off. Make sure it's at least a little bit inside.
So the whole double freedom thing, is that only ret?
That's ret
No,
and
you can-
pot.
Sorry, Holy
what?
doesn't get it.
Freedom?
Yeah, there's a
Bubble.
thing that
Bubble.
when Rhett and I guess Prot cast freedom, it casts it on another person as well.
Oh, okay. No, yeah.
Yeah, we had that discussion like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and everyone was surprised.
They didn't give it to Holy because Holy already has utility.
Holy
They
used to
wanted to
have
give-
2 freedoms. You could spec into it, right?
Don't think so, no.
Yeah, I think last expansion that you could spec into 2 freedoms and 2 salves and everything. But not right now.
I mean, maybe 2 charges, but
2 charges, yeah. That's what I meant. Like you had to cast it twice. It wasn't automatic.
all right, everyone on the line.
Focus up.
So for the outer pool thing, I was okay where I was, or should I be further in? Because the entire aura, I guess, was well within the actual boundaries of the platform. But was that too far to the edge, or no?
Where you placed it was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, that placement hasn't been so much of an issue. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
ready to move.
Feast! Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Beware.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast. Food for the Empire.
Watch your step.
Rotting inns.
Crack and Gwen.
Beware.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Get Silax up.
Watch your step.
Food for the Empire. Rotting inns.
Safety square. Watch your
Nice one. Stars and Silax.
Watch your step.
Beware.
And pop.
Brain aura.
You are not warriors. You are
Phase change.
lambs to the slaughter.
Pulling in.
In time. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh. Tainted blood.
Defensives.
Phase 2.
Subjects of
Watch the orbs. Only interrupt at the end of the cast.
My life for the Empire.
Interrupt 2. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Destroy the outsiders! To the
Pulling in.
That's bull. I was in line with the platform with everyone else, and I died.
Your blood is mine.
Stay away from lights. Pulling in.
Time.
Stay away from lights.
Your blood is mine. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to ascension.
Stay away from lights.
Feeding time.
Pulling in. Stay away from lights.
Feeding time.
Stay away from lights.
Weakness is in your blood.
Yeah, when those orbs are going off, there's no reason to not group hug. There's no damage going out underneath us, no damage from us.
Cal, let's get a portal up for Brax when he gets in.
I almost put it by the edge by accident.
Uh-huh. By accident.
I am over my old
bullshit.
ways. Read the name. Uncorrupted.
Uh-huh. Sure, sure.
Yeah, he's constantly reminding us to get checked after we use the cookie. Skip temp macro.
Yeah, rebuff for Brax.
One sec.
So, Brax, 1 and 3 is inside, 2 and 4 is outside.
Oh, shoot. The markers went away.
Spent too much time.
No, I think I keep changing my macros or my keybinds, and the one I have like either clears all markers on people or clears all raid markers I've set down.
Okay, Blade, Nith, are you two ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
This is Vada Neverland.
Beware.
Eivor.
And pop. That's the blobs.
Liquefied. Feast. Use for the empire.
Watch your step.
Rotting in.
This is Grack and Gwen.
Beware.
Renor.
Pop.
Global suck.
Blobs.
Feast.
Watch your step.
Brax, I want you to shout the next pop.
Use for the empire. Rotting in.
Last one is Stars and Silax. Brax is gonna shout this one. And pop. Oh, please move.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have I do at once.
Pulling in.
Tainted blood. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh.
Pulling in.
Blood is mine. Tainted blood. Virulent fallout. Necrotic flesh.
Pulling in.
Commit to this.
Phase 2.
Oh, come on.
Damn it.
Subjects of the Empire, prove your loyalty. My life for the Empire.
That's actually really annoying.
Interrupt 2.
Weakness is in your blood.
Normally, we don't have any trouble hitting that.
I mean, if we can't hit that, we can't kill the boss, so.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the keyboard shortcut to enable sound effects? I somehow
Control
disabled it.
S.
Control S.
And thank you.
I actually remapped it for Ith for my druid, but I think I have it like Control N. Because while I was moving around, I kept enabling and disabling it.
Does anybody need anything? Flasks, potions?
My brain thought of the potion I might need, but then it left it.
What was that, Tarek?
Sorry, my brain had the potion name.
Is it tempered potion?
Yes, it's tempered.
Okay, I got a handful I can give you.
Appreciate you.
No problem. I gotta work my way back to millionaire status.
Free shadow.
No problem.
Brax, show for us.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will ascend! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting in. Beware.
Yeah.
Pop. Wipe.
Yeah. I took that too soon.
Feast. Weakness is in your blood.
Better show for Ren, Brax.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nerubians will! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting ends.
Watch your step.
Okay, this is Ved and Everland. And pop.
Liquefied. Feast. Use for the Empire.
Watch your step.
Rotting
This next one's Grack and Gwen.
Beware.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Watch your step.
Use for the Empire. Rotting ends.
Watch your step.
Stars and Silax.
Red Nora, this one.
And pop.
You are not warriors. You are
Base change.
lambs to the slaughter.
Pulling in.
Breathing time. Tainted blood.
Seriously? My bad.
Fallout.
What protection?
That's the first time I've got pulled in a long time.
Tainted blood. Virulent fallout. Weakness is in your blood.
Alright, we're going to do one more pull. If we don't at least make it to phase 3, then I'm calling it for the night.
Yeah, I think my safety point is like halfway through the outer ring.
Yeah, well, the other thing is, I thought I wouldn't die right away. And I was super wrong about that. I was trying to get a few more extra hits in before I started running out, and that was a bad idea. Should just listen to my own advice, right?
Hindsight being what it is.
Don't forget if you got unused trinkets to pop them during that phase.
The treasure's transmitter is very awkward to pop for that.
Yeah, I'm having to like plan out when to use it. My little
Thank you,
candle
Eric.
boys do their job though.
Don't they, though?
Oh yeah.
I'd love to be able to get one at a higher level.
Mine is a 613.
What are the odds it's still snowing?
Snowing at my house.
We got another lake effect warning.
In Florida?
I live in Massachusetts.
I live in Florida.
Oh, sorry. I thought Everlyn. Everlyn's in Florida.
But we actually had to turn the heat on. It was cold. It's cold enough at night right now to turn the heat on.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
Mage buff, please.
Fill flask up.
Alright, this one's for all the marbles. Wrong button, sorry.
I won't.
We're ready.
Promise.
Last poem would you?
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Maneuver to your pools.
Beware.
Pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
My bark skin is 6 seconds late now somehow.
Watch your step.
Rotting in.
This is Greg and Gwen.
Maneuver to your sides.
Beware.
Outer.
Bryn, you're gonna aura this.
And pop.
Liquefied. Feast.
Watch your step.
Used for the empire. Rotting in.
Watch your step.
Beware.
Dan and pop.
Rackets are shouting.
You are not warriors. You
Mother.
Face me.
to the slaughter.
Biped.
That was my fault. Trying to maneuver around the damn queen circle.
I mean, the circles didn't move out too, right?
One of them didn't, yeah.
What do you mean maneuver around the queen circle?
They were basically overlapped. Well, not basic. Were.
Yeah, I mean, someone needed to move out on the third one.
So I got too close to her with that one?
Way too close.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was fine.
Okay, that's it for tonight, guys. This is getting way too frustrating for me. Next week, we are not coming right back to this. I think we need a little bit of a warm-up first. So we'll figure out what we're doing, but...
I gotta kill Nipple Twister anyways.
I have several pieces of still champion gear.
I mean, champion
So-
gear only matters if you have a gilded crest. Because it champion goes up to 619, which is the same as hero track. If you don't have gilded crests.
I'm not sure how many I have. Just a second.
Yeah, but you can exchange 90 of the tier below it to turn into 15 of those.
Yeah, which is a tiny amount, extremely tiny.
I have 18 gilded crests.
Yeah, unless you have 400 or 500, it's really not relevant whether you have champ track or hero track.
Thank you again, Giggles, for joining us.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Thank you, like.
No problem.
It was nice seeing you, Giggles.
It's good seeing you guys too.
Again, I'm really sorry on that last pull. I fucked up really badly there.
I will not move it as close to her rear end anymore, the side of it. I will make sure it's back a little bit more.
I'll take it easy.
I'm not gonna lie,
night,
I
all.
thought that was me,
Yeah,
and I was
take care, Cal.
Take it easy, Cal. Be safe, please.
He's going, I really don't give a shit about all this stuff, guys.
Good night, all.
Night, night.